Hi guys, Mike with Fights with Friends here, and I think it's time for me to stop acting like I didn't mess up. I screwed up big time this weekend. I had talked about you doing UFC Fight Night 128. We were also going to talk about the Adrien Broner versus Jesse Vargas thing, and I messed up. I messed up. It was my bad. It was my fault. We didn't even get into the California Cage Warriors thing. And, Friday was that 420 stream. And I'm not trying to make excuses, but I don't think I'll ever do anything like that in the middle of a work week again. I don't miss shifts. I don't generally miss appointments. I'm not a flaky guy. So when I miss something, or when I've scheduled something and I say I'm going to be there, or people are expecting me to be there, I'm there. That's me. I take great pride in that. I work very hard on making that part of my character because I want people to be able to depend on me. And I'm not going to blame it all on the edibles I took that day, but I got my calendar screwed up. I got my schedule screwed up. And Matt Horowitz, I said the fighter was in town, and we were going to go out with some friends. And they said, when do you want, we were talking about when you want to go out. I'm like, no, Friday really doesn't work for me. We got some other stuff. I said, why don't we go out Saturday at 6 p.m.? And I'm under the influence. I'm not in control. Now, I realize why people don't like to be out of control. I know I'm dragging this on, but I want to sincerely apologize to you guys for this weekend. I've been there. I tell everyone, I advertise that I do every single UFC card. I might not do every Bellator card depending on who's fighting and some other things. I advertise that I do every UFC card, and this UFC this weekend, I didn't do it. So I lied about what I advertised on my channel. Obviously, it wasn't purposeful, but I'm going to have to look back and reflect and say, not only do I want to do this anymore, do I really want to drink very much? I need to make sure that I keep track of my schedule, because this can't happen again. When I schedule things, to me, it's very serious. It's like lose your job serious. Like I had an employee, I have an employee that says they're going to be there at a certain time. Well, you got to be to work at that certain time. If you can't show up to work on time, you're not going to have a job. So when I say I'm going to do a stream, especially when I say I'm going to do every UFC stream, which is my lifeline, my bloodline, for subscribers, for watch minutes, for everything, I need to be there to do it. So enough of that. I'll get past that. Tonight we're going to do a special show. I am off tonight. I'm taking time. I've been watching the fights from over the weekend. I watched Hector Guajardo's fight on Cage Warriors. You guys seen that? I posted that. If you didn't see, I posted 2 of his fights actually. Cage Warriors, gave unrestricted permission to post those and commentate. Let me know how I did on my commentating. I cut the commentators out for a lot of it, so it's 2 of his fights. Then we're going to have the Guajardo brothers for interview tonight, 6 p.m. Tonight at 6 p.m. I'm going to go live. And I'm watching all these fights. I'm going to do the wrap-up for UFC Fight Night 128. Let's talk about what's next for these guys. I also want to do a reaction because I have some very strong opinions on the Adrien Broner versus Jesse Vargas fight. Some other things that happened, and let's talk about what's coming up. Of course, big thing this Thursday If you guys forgot about it, I'm going to have to remind you. But big Thursday. And then Saturday, Mir and Fedor. I mean, how freaking cool is that? How spoiled are we as fight fans that I can fuck up and miss 2 fights, and the next weekend's waiting there, right, to catch me like a pillow, right? No, no more missing UFC events on the spur of the moment like that. I ever have to cancel anything again, something comes up. I definitely give you guys a very, very large amount of notice, and unless it's an emergency, hopefully that doesn't happen again. But I hope to see you guys at 6 p.m. tonight. Like I said, let's do the weekend rack-up show. We're going to go live. The Guajardo brothers will be in studio talking about his fight from the California Cage War Championship and where they go from here. So I look forward to seeing you guys at 6 p.m. tonight. As always, I love you, I respect you, and I'll see you fine asses later.